today we're going to do a southwestern omelet. Now, I like using real butter. I don't like margarine. It's fake, and even an ant won't touch it at a picnic. So if you don't want ants at your picnic, serve margarine. Anyway, I'm starting out with 1/4 of a stick of butter, and I'm going to caramelize some, if I don't break my dishes, I'm going to caramelize some green onions, celery, and bell pepper. And the ham I'm going to put in with it. But anyway, while Phyllis beats up some eggs, and we're going to use about 8 eggs. While she beats up the eggs, I'm going to get on with caramelizing.
Save some of that. And you only make one at a time. So.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing it a little bit at a time.
And make sure you didn't go crazy and just start throwing everything in. I know how you do sometimes.
Fellas,
hey, I know how you do sometimes. You like to just
We're having an off day today. Not really. I mean, we're doing fine. It's just I've had an off week because a week ago tomorrow I was in ER getting rehydrated for 4 hours because of what is very probably a peptic ulcer. Anyway, now with my celery, I use leaves and all, because what most people don't realize about the leaves is there's more flavor in the leaves than in the stalk. So I'm putting in some celery and onion, and then I'm putting in my bell pepper. I'm going to use just a little bit of bell pepper. Now, Phyllis here, she's not an all-American girl. Otherwise, she'd love bell pepper. But this will give it a little bit of color as well as a whole lot of good flavor. And then I'm going to throw in some ham. And I just wanted to give a shout out to my favorite rehab people. And Armanda, when you're watching this, no, you're going to have to use your Texas hot sauce with this because I don't do hot.
And hope you're feeling better, Armanda.
Yes, and please be feeling better, and I'm praying for your baby girl.
Yeah, the baby too.
And I just want everybody to know that they gave me my t-shirt early because I asked them could I do a little bit of advertising for them. They are the best rehab place I've ever went to. Physical rehab, I'm not in rehab for drugs. But anyway, while all of this caramelizes, she's making scrambling up the egg mixture. And we're going to use a little bit of Lowry seasoning salt in it, if I can find the seasoning salt. I think it's in the
probably in there.
I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Well, that's bad.
Yeah, that means we got to put some on the shopping list if it ain't up there. A lot of times it gets shoved up into this cupboard and it's hard to see because of
Oh yeah, there's a whole thing.
Oh yeah. And it's new.
There's a whole one.
My Lowry's people. Okay. Add some, about a teaspoon. Now that this is caramelized, and Dr. Bickford, you can even eat this, you just don't add the meat. Because my doctor does not eat meat, and I do not fault anybody for that. Because meat's not the most healthy thing for you. Okay, we need to, she's going to pour part of this mixture in.
I've got you.
Yeah, I laid it over here. Now, this will make sure that you get some of this in every bite of your omelet. And I like doing my omelet like this because I like cooking it all the way through and then putting the cheese in the middle and just flipping it in half. It makes it easier, not just on you, but it also makes it tastier because of the mix or the herbs have. Or
The veggies.
people, I'm gonna have to really have her edit this.
Give smack and reboot you.
Oh my God, I need rebooted so bad. But it makes everything easier. It gives you flavor in every bite. You're not just getting it in the middle. And I like my veggies cooked done. I'm kind of like Mark Lowry on this, and shout out to Mark Lowry, the greatest Christian comedian who ever lived. When I order vegetables at a restaurant, if they bring it to me and it crunches, I tell them take it back and cook it till it's done. I don't like crunchy vegetables, period, other than raw. And since I'm toothless, I don't eat them raw anymore. Okay, now this is starting to get done. You just gotta keep redistributing everything. And it's not sticking thanks to my copper cookware. I love copper cookware. It lasts so much longer than Silverstone. But that it's false advertisement when they say it doesn't scratch. Yes, it does. And yes, if you use a knife in it, it's going to cut into the finish. So don't use metal or knives in it. Oh, this is starting to look really good. And if you do it like this, it also makes it big enough that one omelet is going to completely feed one person.
Well, there's about 4 eggs in that. That's the half the mix. You probably feed about 2 people with that.
Probably.
Unless somebody really likes eggs.
Well, Tammy loves them.
Yeah.
And when
She'll probably eat though.
she won't have a bit of problem eating the whole thing. And I always tell her, come with your appetite, because she not only taste tests, I have her eat what she's tested. Unless it's fish. Of course, we did pull that one on her. But had we blindfolded her, she would not have known she was eating fish. She'd have just killed us afterwards.
Yeah, we found out.
When we took the blindfold off and she seen it was fish, she'd have killed me.
Probably been running to the bathroom.
Yeah. Alright, it flipped right over, peeps. Now, we're going to add the cheese to the middle.
We're using Mexican pour cheese.
Yeah, and it's got the asadero, so it's the tasty cheese. There is nothing better tasting than asadero cheese. And I'm a cheese fanatic. I love my cheese. Okay, now we're going to flip half of this over on top of the cheese. Turn it in both directions. Maybe, like she said.
If it'll cooperate.
It's not wanting to cooperate, but that's what I get for using fresh eggs. Fresh eggs don't cooperate as good as the store-bought, but they taste better than store-bought and they're richer than store-bought. Now, this one is done, and we're going to pause the recording until after our royal taste tester gets here and we get this finished.
What?
This is my take on a southern style omelet.
I can smell it from the front door.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It smells awesome. Now, she's getting ready to partake.
Ooh, what's in there? But everything but the kitchen sink, isn't it?
Just about.
That's big enough to feed a family of 4.
Not really. Once you take a bite, you can't stop. Now, the way I do mine is I caramelize the vegetables and meat together in butter first, and then I pour the egg mix in on top of it, so you're getting all of it in every bite.
Well, your audience needs to know. That's really good. That's a good way to do it, isn't it?
It is, and then after I turn it over, I put all of the cheese in the middle and flip that over top of the cheese.
Yummy.
So, is it a keeper?
Oh yeah, it's good. Did you have some?
I'm getting
Really
ready
good.
to. Okay,
Okay.
Phyllis.